Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Minnesota Golden Gophers taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Gophers will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Fires to the big fella, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Washington. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. Trying play action. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They'll try to get the first through the air. He turns that loose down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Gophers offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's Sims. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick strike complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll throw it on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. He wants to throw it again. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, 1st quarter, they've now already given up 1.
And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. At the 45 on his way. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. The play-action fake, buying some time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Washington sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll try it over the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Combs. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the lone running back. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you...
The expressway is wide open. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll put the tight end in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. coming after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after you taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Caught behind the line, it's Harris. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Rides to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, they needed that one, and that took every bit of concentration by the wide receiver there. That was awesome. Big third down, you got to make the catch, but you got to make sure you stay in bounds. He did a really good job of securing that and keeping the chains moving.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. Grabbed behind the line, it's McWilliams. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Washington. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He's looking to throw it. And the pass hits, picked off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
He's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. On the run, it's Washington. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They try to pop a run on the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off play action. Looking to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now from the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's 3rd and goal. Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Simpson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got it. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Peters. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Feeling some heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Got it in the middle, it's Glenn. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. A little screen to the running back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Golden Gophers are marching down the field. From the gun, give on the inside.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. On third down, going up top. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to move it through the air. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give him these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Trying to get the corner on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. He's going to pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Combs. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Headed to the end zone. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Touchdown, Washington! And the beatdown has ensued.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top, and the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Grab behind the line. It's McWilliams. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Trying play action. Unloads it left and wings it incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. Leaves it with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Washington. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. Crosses the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskies are on the move.
And that is another first down for the offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
24, Minnesota, 0.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Washington sends out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They're bringing heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
The offense starts with a short field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Huskies! And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, Minnesota, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That's caught. It's Sims. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Offense gets set for second down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's McWilliams. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Washington, 31. Minnesota, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Off play action. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Finds his tight end.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Peters. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Looking for a productive play on first down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. Nice move to pick up yardage. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Might as well give it to him again. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Looking for a crease. It's Washington. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, the running back has it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.